Greetings, dear people of God at Trinity and beyond. Last Sunday we celebrated All Saints, speaking the names of those who have died in this last year. So many names were read. Is there anyone who hasn't lost a loved one this year? Is there anyone who hasn't experienced the cut of loss? So much has not survived. My father used to say that one of the gifts of community is that not everyone is in the same place or needs to be in the same place at the same time. So we hold one another up. We take turns. When some of us are singing, others are speaking in sighs too deep for words. When some are striding along the path, others are stumbling along just trying not to get run over. But now Nadia Bolz-Weber says, there is no turn-taking for our grief, for our loss anymore. She quotes from a poem on visiting someone in grief, saying, you slip off your needs and set them by the door. Enter barefoot this darkened chapel, hollowed by loss, hallowed by sorrow. You, congregation of one, are here to listen, not to sing. Kneel in the back pew, make no sound. Let the candle speak. We have just we just have to take this time, this no turn taking time, one step at a time. Making mistakes by pouring too much energy into a sweet and shadow place where it would be better just to sit together. Slipping on enough gentleness for ourselves and for others, that the storms of demon expectations of ourselves and others lose their grip on our hearts. The radiation machine broke today. Unnerving, to say the least. I'd been noticing how it has been wheezing in the last days. Luckily, while the technicians worked, I could be fit in for an IV transfusion of liquids. Evidently, I slept for 2 hours. I must have needed it. It could have been the hydration that energized me afterwards. It must have helped. But I think it was the phone call from a dear friend later today that was Holy Communion. She said, I was missing you, so I thought I'd just call to hear your voice and fill up my franny-shaped hole. The thing is, she filled up mine too, mine for her. Strength for this journey, strength for this pilgrimage of healing. Jesus took bread, and when he had given thanks to you, he broke it and gave it to his disciples and said, friends, take, eat, this is my body which is given for you. Do this, and remember the way you felt with me. May we come to communion to fill up the spirit-shaped holes. Not only the Eucharist of our tradition, that communion, but the communion, the incarnation of our daily lives. Albert Camus wrote, in the midst of hate, I found there was within me an invincible love. In the midst of tears, I found there was within me an invincible smile. In the midst of chaos, I found there was within me an invincible calm. I realized through it all that, in the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer. I seek that love. I seek that smile. I seek that calm. I seek that summer. I seek it for me. I seek it for you, dear friends.